Aloha everyone, thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. Welcome to Back with Brian. My name is Brian and I'm here to show you guys another video of what to do if you folks want to do a K1 visa. So I wanted to give you folks an insight of like how you can apply for a K1 visa and to see what you want to do and how you want to start the process and go forward from there. So the first thing everyone wants to know is, what is a K1 visa? And a K1 visa, other known as a fiance visa, is which it permits an engaged partner of a U.S. citizen to enter the United States. The K1 holder must have to get married within 90 days of arriving to the country. So the first thing, of course, is that the petitioner is from the US, so they have to be a US citizen and they have to be able to legally get married, which is going to be your sponsor from the person who lives aboard to whichever country they are living. So that's the one thing that you folks must understand, is that the petitioner is from the US and they have to legally able to marry your person that you want to be engaged with from aboard. Next thing they must do is they must get married within 90 days. If you don't get married in 90 days, then it's gonna be processed for the person who's coming in. They have to get back into their country, and it's a long process of like where you folks are gonna be going after that. You don't want to pass more than your 90 days, so stay focused on your deadline. And then you have to meet or met your fiance within 2 years physically. So you always have to make sure that if you met them at least more than once, perfect, but you have to at least met your fiance within 2 years physically. That means being in their country and to make sure that you guys are, gathering evidence of your relationship, like, being proposed, daily activities, where you guys are staying at, and so on, so on. So the next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting a packet, which you're going to be start putting everything together. And I already got a list of things that I already put for my notes of what you definitely need to do. So hopefully this will help you get insight of everything to put your packet together. So the first thing you definitely need to do is you need to submit a G1145, and it's an e-notification of the application of the petition. That means you will pretty much fill the information form up and you'll get a form to know that once you get the form to be received into their department, you're gonna get a text message saying that your form has been accepted, and then this is gonna be your case number as well too. The second thing that you're gonna be getting, or that you definitely need to do, is you're gonna fill out a G1450 form, and it's a credit card authorization of the transaction that you're going to be processing the K1 visa. And I believe the initial cost of doing the biometrics of the fee is going to be a total, from what I paid, was $535. It's a pretty expensive fee, but if you folks want to do the K1 visa, you have to pay the fee. It's in order to process your K1 visa. So I'm not too sure in time, maybe it might go up. So, but as of right now, it is $535. So once you fill the form out and you submit it, it's gonna be the credit card authorization for the fee. The next thing what you folks need to do is you're gonna be filling out a cover letter. And then the cover letter is going to be the table of contents of everything that you're going to be putting into the packet. So this is what I did. This is how I submitted. It's going to be pretty much a office supply binder. And what it is that you can get this anything from like Staples. You can definitely get it from Amazon. You can definitely get it from any supply store. And what it is, it's going to be a folder that has a 2-prong, which is on top. And this is a way that you're going to be putting everything into your evidence documents to being submitted to the USCIS. So you're definitely going to be needing a cover letter, which I already stated, that is going to be having everything from 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, of all the things they're going to be submitting into this packet, including the G1145 e-notification and also the G1450, which is going to be the credit card authorization as well for the purchasing of your biometric fees of what you're paying to submit. The next thing you're going to be submitting, of course, is going to be the I-129F form. And that's going to be the form that you're going to be filling everything out, and you just print it out, print it in black ink, not blue, black ink, and you're going to fill out every information when it comes to that form. I would recommend print as many forms as possible. Make it as a rough draft, fill in all the spots, and if you make mistakes, at least you have backup forms and you can use that as a reference, and then if any mistakes, you can just throw the other one away, put the new forms in as replacement. So I did that multiple times from my experience, and I printed out at least more than 6 forms, and it was a good way to make sure that I won't screw up. Make sure you have the current forms, when it comes to the I-129F. Make sure it has the barcode on the bottom, make sure everything's up to date, and fill it out properly in proper English, and to make sure everything's been filled out. The next thing, intent of letter to marry your fiance up on a board. So you both have to submit that. So one for you, which is going to be the petitioner, and one for your beneficiary, which is going to be your fiance. You both need to write an intent to letter to marry, and then you both have to sign it and date it, and that's going to be part of the packet, which is going to be in here. So make sure you fill it, make sure you write it, you sign it, you date it, and that's going to be the part of it into the packet. The next thing that you folks must do is that your beneficiary, which is going to be your fiance living abroad, and then you as well to the petitioner that's living in the United States, you both need to print out passport pictures. So passport pictures is a must. Print 2 copies, one for your fiance and one for yourself, and you need a passport picture of a 2x2. Make sure it's actually compliance when it comes to having a passport, so avoid anything when it comes to heavy makeup, jewelry, anything that's too shiny. They just want a clean, proper passport picture for yourself and for your fiance. Okay, and then the next thing you're gonna be doing is, now this is gonna be the one that you as a petitioner must put into your packet, is your whole evidence of your relationship that you met your fiance. Now that's including of proposing to your fiance that lives abroad, how you did it, did you have any pictures, do you have any references of how much you bought the ring. You're gonna be also putting recent boarding flights to go to the country that your fiance is living, and also records of like hotel bookings, recent activities, and also putting some pictures together from you and your fiance of being with each other, showing that you folks are in love. Also, it's gonna be anything when it comes to like text messages, FaceTime messages, line messages, WhatsApp, whichever messaging social media you're using. Can also be from Instagram, any evidence or documentation that you folks are keeping tabs with each other, and to print it out and show that it's a legitimate relationship. Then once you're actually done putting everything together, like how I did it, see, I have all this kind of stuff like passports, flights, boarding pass. These are gonna be like messages, social media messages. There's also gonna be a letter that, we both wrote for each other, activities, purchase of engagement rings, and then more pictures. I added more on the side as well too. And then also in the front, there'll be like your fiance for their passport pictures as well too in front. So this is how they want to make it created. So pick that one up, you know, at the supply store, and then that way you guys can organize it and put everything together. But once you have everything, this is like my backup copy. Once you have everything all set and you're ready to submit, then you're gonna submit it to the USCIS, to their lockbox, to whichever destination of the address that's gonna be on file. You submit it, and from that point on is you're just gonna wait until you get a notification from the USCIS of your receive date, and then you're gonna get a receipt number, and then that way you can definitely track it to know that how your progression is gonna go on until you get approved. So that's pretty much about it. I hope this video does show you folks that if you folks are interested in doing a K1 visa, and if you folks are interested in doing a K1 visa, I wish you all the best. Good luck. Make sure you submit everything correctly. Be efficient. If you screw up, do another forms again, redo it. Make sure everything's signed and dated correctly. And I wish you folks all the best and good luck to you folks each other. And now I'm going through a K1 visa with me and my fiance in Bangkok, Thailand, and we're wishing you folks every happiness around the world. Keep staying positive, keep fighting for your relationship, and always stay true to yourself and to your fiance. And I wish you all the love, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy it, please hit that like button, and do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, and keep me posted of all your folks updates when it comes to your K1 visa, your timeline. I love to hear your comments, and I love to message you folks as well. So thank you guys so much. This is Brian signing off. Aloha.